So, just wanted to go over a couple of questions
Sure.
and everything. What is the value of us getting out and going to gaming shows? For instance, like G2E, which is probably one of the biggest gaming shows coming up. What's the value of us going out there, and also why do we go about it the way that we do? We don't get a booth. Why do we do this?
So, for our business, it's all about relationships. I've had several casino people, directors, come to me and say, hey, we do business with you guys based on relationship. If a competitor is $5 cheaper on a part or whatever, we know you guys, we know what we're going to get at. So with that being said, what's so big about the show is showing face. So if you are in a business or work for somebody and you're dealing with somebody on a constant basis but you don't know what they look like or how they are in person, being around them and seeing them in a different atmosphere outside of corporate business world or whatever, sometimes it's kind of nice to see how they how they are or how they act and just to put a name to a face. So with us for the booth, to be honest, not a company of our size dollar figure wise, but I would say a booth that we would have to get would cost us $90,000 to $100,000. That means we got to do $500,000 in sales at that booth to even make it worth it. We'll do that mingling at the bar.
Absolutely.
And to be honest, my brother and I, we are not going to get up at 9 o'clock in the morning in Vegas and be a booth. We would actually lose money because we wouldn't be able to be ourselves.
Absolutely.
That's the way I see it. Yeah. Well, maybe down the road, I'm not saying obviously there's reasons to have booths there. But we just go around, mingle, we don't have a schedule. Half the time we don't make it there, That's where the value of your time is going to outweigh anything. Exactly, right? and it's flexible too. We're flexible if just things come up. So we've just never been a booth per people. We've never done a booth, probably never will at any show. We just do better business outside, and a lot of the people we deal with, they like to. It's kind of a getaway from them too when they go to Vegas, right? So. It's more of a relaxing when you go out and a few drinks or go to a party or whatever. That's where we do our business at usually, for the most part.
And speaking of party, we're going to have a party there too.
We're going to have a party there. We're going to have one of the Senior Frogs, and it will be Tuesday from 5:30 to 8:30. And if Eric Silverstein does not text me back or call me this week, he's not allowed to come. Because he's obviously too busy for me. Yeah. And it's hurtful.
It is hurtful. We've done a lot of stuff with him.
I know, he's really hurtful. I know he, has this big, nice, fancy warehouse now, and he won't even talk to us anymore. So it's just hurtful. But he's one of my favorite people in the business, and that's why I love this business. Is we do a lot of business with a lot of different people, and we do a lot of business with our competitors at the same time as compete against them, but it's a mutual respect at the same time. That's kind of like, that's why I really enjoy what we do. Just use Eric for example. We compete head to head every day, but we're not going to bash each other. We're not going to talk shit, stuff of that nature. And a ton of other companies that we do stuff with too. We compete with Ellery, but we also service them, right? So. It's the same thing. There's a way that we can all make money together, and I think we all do, and we all get along for the most part. So, to me, that's kind of the most beneficial thing about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because relationships might take 10 years to be made and to be built, and they can be destroyed.
And you're not going to have great relationships with every single person. Yeah. And one of the best quotes somebody told me is, if everybody likes you or you get along with everyone, you're not making any money. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm not saying be a dick to everyone, but if you believe in something, stand your ground, and then if you make too many of those mistakes, then maybe you will have a bad reputation, or maybe you will be out of business. But you're not going to make every customer happy, and you're not going to get along with everybody in your line of business. It's just the way life is.
So I wanted to kind of segue into like another topic. Where do you see the industry going in regards to marketing, and what avenues do you currently use for marketing.